So Northumberland County South Campus has a jail, an addiction rehab center, and a juvenile rehabilitation center. How do these contribute to the goals of fighting crime and the opioid crisis, and where do you see the county headed?
One thing about the items we just discussed, it's going to take a lot of money to service those programs. The programs that they have are certainly going to be a plus to the inmates. I think that that this is where they can get help. Yes, it is going to cost, but but it's going to be it's going to be a plus to the county and the prison to help these people, and that's what we need. We need to help them, because if we put them in the right direction, I think our crime rate will go down once they are let go from the South Campus.
What steps will you take to bring economic development and new business to Northumberland County?
Well, we definitely need to either sell the Celotex property, or we need to bring industry into the county so that we have revenue for the school district, the city, and the county. It's been idle for, I'd say, 3 years, at least 3 years, and we're not going anywhere with it. We got to advertise. I don't know what we've done as far as realtors in the area, but I think that we have to get on the internet and tell people what we have. We have 22 acres, and it would be great for a lot of industries to come in, and it would help us. Like I said, it would help everybody.
What steps will you take to continue the fight against blight in Northumberland County?
Well, we have, no matter where you go, we have blight. I think I think it's a good thing that the housing authority has taken a big step in purchasing blight residents and building additional housing for people in Northumberland County or wherever. And but it's all over. It's just not in the southern end of the county. We have that in the northern end of the county too. Maybe not as much, but we certainly have it. And I'm all for cleaning the area up. And I think something has to be done with people that own these places. They're not forced to do anything. The grass is high, the windows are broke out of the places, and what we have to do is, I would imagine that most of them don't even pay taxes. So I think it should be either sheriff sale or torn down. Give them so much time, and then do what you have to do.
Okay. The state is mandating that all counties replace their voting machines. How do you think the county should handle this added expense?
there's a couple ways we can do it. We can settle the dispute we have with the Cole Township they, we're fighting over that 1% from the prison, and I think we should come to an agreement, and we can use whatever they give us, because I don't know at the present time what we're going to get or what they're fighting for, but that has to be settled, and we can use that money. We can use that money for the voting machines. Another way is that we have to get these people that have rental property. What's happening there is people have rental property and they say they have 2 rental properties, they're not getting any income. Well, and then they agree, there's an agreement with the county that they pay so much per month. Well, say that their bill is $3,000 a year for their rentals, and they agree they don't have 3,000, so they make an agreement that they're going to pay 200 or 300. And what happens, instead of 3,000, we got 300. At the end of the year, we're still behind, and now we get a new bill for another 3,000, and we're just not paying the bill here. But make these people either pay their taxes, and then what we can do is you pay your taxes, you have more money in the kitty to spend on different things. I know we have to look for ways to do that, and that's a couple ways we can do.
What do you consider the most important issue of Northumberland County, and what must be done to address it?
Well, what we have to do is 911 is definitely the most sought thing in the county. If we don't pay attention and fix it, we're going to have first responders and firefighters and everybody. And what we have now is we don't have communications. In the hospital and the schools, the radios need replaced. And the crazy people out there could walk in with an AK-47 and start shooting, and we can't even they can't correspond with anybody to let them know that there's a guy in the school. We have to get new radios, and so we have to come up with money for that. But that has to be priority, and we've got to do that. And I think it's been a couple years. The ad was in the paper that it would take a while to fix it, and I think the item had the write-up. Well, it's been almost a year now, and we haven't touched anything with the 911. And the firefighters, the police, the EMTs are all going to be disgusted. And let's fix it. I mean, if we find money, we borrow money for the prison, or we borrow money for this, let's fix the problem that we have right now, and the big problem. and I'd like to see that done, because I've talked to a lot of organizations, and they're just beside themselves. They don't know what to do, and 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 I'm hoping that the new set of commissioners that come in can actually work together and get this thing done.